My name is Mohammad Sharwan and this is my wife. She is Fatma Lamia Salih and this here is our baby Aishat Alaya Sharwan.
The most likely diagnosis is laryngomalacia, but they cannot be 100% sure without doing a diagnostic test. They mentioned about flexible laryngoscopy, how it would be done, but for us, we were not comfortable to do this test because we didn't want a pipe inside the nose, right? Immediately we said no. And in our country, we don't have a pediatric ENT surgeon to do the test. They referred to an adult one only, so we were not very happy. But the doctors mentioned that it might be a case of laryngomalacia, but they cannot be 100% sure. They also mentioned that the most likely cause would be that, but for that, to diagnose the case, they have to do a test called flexible laryngoscopy.
He is the only neonatologist in Maldives.
With the Dr. Ingrid, she said that baby requires special attention for this. Like she needs help, which is not available in our country, and she is the one who suggested us to go to Rainbow because it was not available in our country. She was referred to a pediatric ENT surgeon to do the test and if necessary to go for the surgery. So he only fixed the appointment for us. We met Dr. Leena within 3-4 days only. So the appointment was set and she also suggested, she told the same thing.
I'm Dr. Leena Balachandar. I'm the consultant ENT surgeon in Rainbow Children's Hospital, Marthali. Baby Alia with her parents from Maldives, they visited me in January when she was 1.5 months of age. The primary issues at that time when they consulted me for the first time was noisy breathing, which is called as stridor, feeding difficulty and not gaining weight, which is appropriate to age. So considering the above mentioned history, we decided that we'll go ahead and do a fiber optic endoscopy. After endoscopy, she was diagnosed to have laryngomalacia. We decided to go ahead and do surgery for laryngomalacia, which is called as supraglottoplasty. Post supraglottoplasty, she underwent fundoplication surgery team for her acid reflux issues as well. Post these surgeries, she is completely symptom free now and her weight gain is also very significant. The baby has noisy breathing along with feeding difficulty, or if there is any issues in weight gain, seek a consultation of a pediatric ENT consultant. That will be more helpful. Thank you.
Dr. Leena mentioned about Dr. Babu to us. We didn't know, we didn't have a plan of meeting him in the first place. But she told that after the surgery, baby is going to be admitted in the NICU at least for a week, and during that stay, the neonatologist team, which is led by Dr. Babu.
It's because baby was small in weight and we could not offer any immediate therapy to the baby. But then we did try our best to try to give all medical management to help the baby to come out of this condition. Finally, we had to end up doing a surgery. This baby had to receive multiple respiratory supports in the hospital in an ICU for almost 3 months. But end product was that baby did well. Baby sustained well. So baby fought out through all these hurdles. It was a big roller coaster ride for the baby in the hospital stay.
We were consoled in whatever way they could. We were explained about her condition, what they were doing.
Not just the doctors, even the nurses. Whenever I ask about anything,
any details, anything we wanted to clarify, they would always answer our questions. And they had the information.
Because of the longer stay, she stayed in an ICU for around 82 days.
And that's the point where we went for the surgery.
Baby Alaya was admitted in our NICU in the hospital with breathing difficulty, and she had weakness in the vocal cords, and Dr. Leena was taking care of that. Along with that, she had a very severe reflux, which is called gastroesophageal reflux, where most of the milk was coming back into the food pipe and then affecting her lungs and giving her breathing difficulty. So we tried that initially with medications. It was not getting better, so we had to do what is called a repair of that reflux. It's called a fundoplication. So we tighten the valve here, so then baby is able to to be comfortable when she's feeding. In addition to that, for a short period, we have put a feeding tube, what is called a gastrostomy here, to help the mother to give additional feed. When the baby is finished eating from here, little more milk so that she can gain weight fast. Once that happens, then this button will be removed. It's good to know that after this procedure, her breathing has improved really well, and she is comfortable on room air, and she has gone home now, back to Maldives. So this is not a procedure which happens very often. We do it very rarely for the very severe babies who have reflux. But there is a solution for that, and also this button is also placed so that they can help the baby to put on weight. Alaya's mother is an amazing lady. She's a doctor herself, and with a lot of patience and love and care, she has brought the baby through this difficult period, and I'm very happy that she's back in her home now.
I'd like to thank everyone who got us to this point. Dr. Leena, Dr. Babu, Dr. Anthony, and Dr. Sandeep, Dr. Srikanth, Dr. Sahana, the staffs and from the wards, everything from the billing to the receptionist, everyone has made our stay here really comfortable.
Basically, I would like to thank Rainbow Children's Hospital, Marthali, Bangalore.